Hi, this is Crystal Cat Tea, and today I'm going to be doing another try video. And today I'm going to be trying King Hawaiian's pretzel bites, and I'm also going to be doing King Hawaiian sliders. And if anybody's ever watched my videos before, usually I really eat the regular sliders because it's like they're just a small enough thing where I can try something without having to eat a lot of product and that. So that's what I usually do, is like do it that way, because you know, it's just small enough where I can have something to try whatever I'm trying without like a lot of like bread. I'm going to be trying the pretzel bites several different ways. I'm going to be trying it with cheese sauce, Sheba hummus, and ranch dressing, peanut butter, and mustard. And if you want to know history about the King Hawaiian product, it's like he first did actually start off in Hawaii, and he had like these Portuguese neighbors who made sweetbread, and they like, you know, and the only problem that they had with the product is like when they would make it, it's like it would get really hard the next day. So he worked on it for several years to get it where it would stay soft and like stay more like, you know, like fresh. And then it's when he actually like became really popular on the island, he tried to get it to more of a product. The only problem is like when you do it in Hawaii, it's not a very big place, so it's like he decided to move to Torrance, California, and like start the company out more there, and he opened a restaurant there, which one of these days I'd really be interested to try, but I have to have an actual reason to go to California, because otherwise I would not go to California. You know, there's no other reason I would go to California except for a specific reason. So the first way I'm going to try it is with the cheese sauce. That's really good, I like that. Yeah, drink of water. I can say I actually like that. You know, and it's like I'd probably get these more. The only criticism I really have is like that I wish they had like a snack bag, like a little like smaller version of this, like where they had like, you know, like the cheese sauce with like, you know, the small bit of pretzels in it. That's my only criticism I would say that I really have, because I would like that, because it's like this is a lot for me. And it's like I probably will eat all of this. I definitely probably will, but not all at once. But like I said, it's like I would prefer it like maybe in more like a snack version. So let's do it, King Hawaiian. And then this is the hummus, so we'll try it with the hummus. If anybody knows me, doesn't know, it's like I don't like hard pretzels, but I do like soft pretzels. That's pretty good too. I like it like that. And the biggest pretzel ever made was made in El Salvador, and it was 1,728 pounds, and 13 feet. And it's still the biggest one to date. Just so everybody knows, like that was the biggest pretzel. And I tried to find like information on the most expensive pretzel, but I couldn't. The only thing I really found out that they had a pretzel that was about $100, and it was covered in like the stupidest thing I think in the world, edible gold. You know, and I've mentioned this before in a couple of my other videos. Edible gold does not do anything except to make it look pretty. It doesn't like add any kind of anything special. It just is pretty, and it's like then it's like, you know, it's gonna be gone in 3 days. So what's the point? I would rather spend my money on something that's like tastes good and it's like high quality versus it looking pretty. I don't care about it looking pretty. It could look like crap, and I'd still probably eat it if it tasted good. You know. And then I'm gonna try it with the ranch dressing. And I'm starting with a new pretzel bite. Let's see. I don't think I like that as much. I mean, it's still kind of good. I do like ranch dressing, but I don't think I would necessarily eat it with the ranch dressing. If you know what I mean. It's like if somebody likes ranch dressing, it probably would be good with ranch dressing. Maybe more of like a spicy ranch dressing I'd maybe do. And that, but not like a, you know, regular ranch dressing. So now we're going to try it with the peanut butter. It's not too bad with the peanut butter. It's actually pretty good. I'd probably get more of like a softer peanut butter and make like a more like soft version of the peanut butter, like more of like a saucy sauce. But it's pretty decent. It's pretty good. Okay, get another drink of water. And that. So now we're going to try it with the mustard. I don't mind it with the mustard, but it's like a spicy mustard that I kind of tried to try. And usually when they do like things where they do it like, I don't know how to explain it, like with mustard, they usually do it kind of like in a like, more of like a Dijon mustard versus like just plain old mustard. But I don't mind it, but it's like, I had to kind of improvise in that, so. So, like I said, but my favorite one is still the cheese sauce, but that's the most common way that it's like, people like usually eat like the pretzels is usually with the cheese sauce. And as for the peanut butter, I found out the most expensive peanut butter is like this weird, really weird like government peanut butter, where it's like $254 a jar, and it's supposed to be the most like nutritious like jar of peanut butter ever made, which to me sounds really stupid. Just kind of like okay, it's like so it's made in the government factory somewhere, which sounds really weird. And I couldn't find where you could get it or how you could buy it. Just that was like around $254 for a jar. And this is the slider that I'm gonna get with like it's got turkey meat and it's got a little bit of the cheese sauce and then it's got a little bit of the Hellmann's like olive oil mayo. Is what usually I eat mayo. It's like usually I do that. I don't eat mayo very often, but that's when I eat it. That's what I usually get. It's the olive oil kind. Yum. I think I found my new thing to eat for a while. It's like the King Hawaiian pretzel rolls. Yum. Then we're gonna be eating more of that later. Darn. It's like I think I was trying to get away from the King Hawaiian rolls, but I couldn't. Then the other way I also tried it was with like I'm gonna do like a sweet version right here, where it's like I put like some of our Hy-Vee like gourmet like frosting that we use on our cinnamon rolls, and then I also used like these like Smucker's like it's usually supposed to be for ice cream, but since I was gonna try a sweet version, it's like it's walnuts and syrup, and it's like it looks like this. Just so everybody can see it, just so I could try a sweet version of it. Yum. I probably shouldn't eat this whole entire thing, but I probably will. But this is definitely like, that's really good too. If anybody's interested, try like the pretzels with something sweet too, because it actually tastes really good with something sweet. It's got the sweet and salty taste, which is actually really good. Then I'm gonna top it off with not a King Hawaiian product, but like a pear, like the red D'Anjou pears. Just because it's like, I wanted to do like a palate cleanser just to kind of like wash it down. And I've never tried the red pears before. This is actually a lot more gritty than like regular pears. But it's like, it's got more of a tartness to it, if that makes any sense. I don't mind them, but I think I actually prefer the green ones. So, that was my try video for today. And I hope you guys like it. And you can subscribe if you want to. If you don't, it's like I'm just doing this for fun. It's not really that big a deal. So I hope you guys have a nice rest of the day and like be the best you. I'm trying to pick up a catch-up phrase, but I haven't really thought of one yet. So go ahead, guys, have a nice rest of the day and be the best you. Thanks. Bye.